Okay, after I shared my egg freezing journey, a few of you asked, and good PSA to know, I pay $58 a month to store my eggs. And that's until I decide not to store them anymore. I think it depends on your clinic and it depends on storage. You can do it monthly. Some places you can do it annually. But mine is $58 a month. It's kind of like your eggs are hanging out in a really cold Airbnb and you get to foot the bill. I still think it's totally worth it for the peace of mind that it's given me, but definitely something to consider if you're freezing your eggs and the overall costs and kind of what you'll be paying after. So definitely something to think about. Good to know. If I knew it before, I still would have done it. Wouldn't have changed my mind, but there you go.
Imagine paying $58 per month to store her eggs, and whenever she decides to use them, they don't even work. These doctors are charging a premium price and ripping off these modern women. Doctors are having a field day and making millions.
I'm rich.
Evelyn froze her eggs 3 times at ages 32, 36, and 38 for a total of 30 eggs, considered a very safe number.
Did you have some level of comfort?
Absolutely. Even my doctor was like, that's insane. Like, this is going to be a breeze. Totally. No problem.
But when Evelyn and her now fiancé Edward went to use her 30 frozen eggs, only 19 survived the thaw, an unusually poor result. Even worse, once those 19 eggs were fertilized, only 1 grew to be an embryo. Anxiously hoping for positive results, they sent a few cells off for genetic testing to see if the embryo was viable.
So I was at work and got this message saying, we have your test results. Before we give them to you, just confirming if you want to know the sex.
Boy, girl.
I just started to think, oh, wow, they've asked me this. If I want to know the sex, it means that there's a real embryo there. It means that this is real. It's normal. It's going to be fine. It's all going to be good. And then, boom, I get the report and I open it and it's abnormal and it was a girl.
There was no chance the embryo could become a baby. Stories like Evelyn's are heartbreaking. And though rare, there have also been incidents where a storage tank has malfunctioned and thousands of eggs and embryos have been destroyed.
This story was pretty sad, but it's a cold, hard reminder that egg freezing can lead to depressing results. It's better to have children when their biology clock is at its peak. If these women seriously want children, they have to stop gambling with their biology.
It's so useless!
Update on egg freezing. I went in for kind of like my almost final check-in this morning. I was supposed to have the retrieval at some point this coming week. I got home and probably a couple hours later, after all my tests came in, I got a call from the doctor, and she said I have a couple of options. It looks like I'm only able to get 3 eggs, and the hope was over 15. My left ovary is just not doing anything, so I'm not really responding to the medication. And my option is to not do the extraction and restart the cycle in 2 weeks, or do the extraction for 3 eggs and pay for it all over again twice fully. Obviously that's like really hard to hear, and I have been crying all day. This is a really hard process, being, 34 and going through this process alone without a partner has been challenging. You know, obviously I have a really good support system and I have my friends that have been helping me. But it's really hard when you've envisioned a certain life for yourself for so long and the current reality just isn't aligning to that.
Instead of modern women trying to find a partner in their 20s, they travel the world, focus on their career and live their best life, without realizing time is ticking away and their fertility is diminishing every single year.
They're lost!
I have this whole idea in my head that I would be married and already have 2 children by a certain age. I told myself I would have all that by like 30. I'm 32, which is still young, and I'm single, not married, but definitely like financially stable, travel, got my life figured out. But I don't have like the relationship figured out. I don't have the whole kid situation figured out. And it's kind of like depressing a little bit. I say this because I just got off the phone with a fertility clinic because I am going to freeze my eggs. And I just like got off the phone and I just feel so like me freezing my eggs make me feel so bad in a way, because I don't want to not be able to have children when that time comes, but apparently the time has not been sooner than I would have liked, which would be 30, but I'm 32 now. So I guess what I'm trying to say is it's kind of sad for me that I have to now freeze my eggs because I don't have a partner to have children with. I'm not married. And I'm literally freezing my eggs. Like I feel like a failure in that department. Or maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just rambling and I just felt like, why not share with you guys? I don't know. I hope this video finds my people.
Yes, your video has found your people. The Red Pill Manosphere are now your people, and we are here to help you. Go out there and find a decent man before your eggs are all gone. Stop having unrealistic expectations for a relationship. Egg freezing has a very low probability of working and is a total waste of money. Otherwise, it would be better for you to adopt a child or buy some cats. I hope this helps.
Real men of genius.